Hi guys, this is Debbie with Wrestling in 60 Seconds. Now, this is the report from the ROH tapings last night, which was May the 6th at Universal Studios. Now, I'm going to tell you, it's going to be long, several minutes, because it's 2 pages and it was 4 hours. So, here's what happened. The taping started off with Samoa Joe and Blake Christian. Oh my gosh. Joe just pretty much wiped the ring floor with Blake Christian, which is not surprising. However, it was so bad on Blake that it took him a few minutes to get himself together to get out of the ring. I don't know. Samoa Joe just body slammed him over and over and over again, to the point that I think he just needed to sit for a few minutes and get his bearings before he could walk back into the back. I just about came out of my chair when Aussie Open came out, both of them, but it was a singles match with Tony Deppen. Now, I have seen Tony Deppen several times in events at, dark tapings, ROH, but I have never seen this guy apply himself as when he went against Aussie Open. It was crazy. It was one of those matches that you were on the edge of your seat. So you really don't want to miss that one. Of course, the Trustbusters versus Dark Order. And there wasn't really anything surprising with that match other than Mark Sterling was very interfering with the matches, with choking one of the Dark Order, grabbing their legs and pulling them out of the ring. He's getting more involved. Even though Mark doesn't wrestle in AEW, he's more of a manager situation. There are other wrestling promotions that he does wrestle in, and he has done a few matches in AEW, but he's mainly a manager. The next was Robin Renegades. I'm a big Renegade fan. Charlotte was not cleared. We had talked to Robin and Charlotte a few weeks ago. We caught them at a local wrestling event in Jacksonville, and I had asked if they were going to wrestle. They did a singles match. Robin wrestled Vern Vixen, and that was a good match. It's not a long match. The other match I was just shocked because I thought it would be later on and not like tonight. It was Sky Blue versus Athena. And what shocked me so much is that they gave that match a 60-minute time match. And it too was an edge of your seat. They were in the ring, they were out of the ring, and I swear Sky Blue just gave it everything she had and more. And it went the full time limit. So that's really something. It's unbelievable what they did. Willow Nightingale did versus Maddie Magrowski. And wait till you see this finishing move that Willow does on Maddie. I have not seen it. It's really bizarre in a weird kind of way, but it's like, holy cow, where did you come up with this move? And no, there was no saying, well, that's her finishing move or anything like that. We had Shane Taylor versus Mark Briscoe. I was shocked just at the thought that Mark Briscoe can powerbomb, pick Shane Taylor up. It was a great match, had a lot of chairs involved, and then after the match, Mark Briscoe did a promo. The promos we can't hear, they do them, and they do them right up front to the camera, so we have no idea what they're saying, which is kind of crazy because you think, since we're in the audience, that we would be able to hear it. The other surprise appearance was Cheeseburger. Now, he came out with another wrestler, which they did not name, and they went against SAP. Now, SAP has new music, but not only that, you do know that this past Thursday that Serpentico turned heel. So I was kind of wondering how this was going to work, but it did. The other just got me out of my seat was that I was shocked that none other than the NJPW's own Zack Sabian, that's right, the TV title himself, versus Ari Fox. This was a fight and a half. It went everywhere, and at the end of the match, I feel like I'm going to sneeze, I'm sorry, Samoa Joe walks out with his TV title, and he talks to Zack about, let's do a title for title match. But then out comes Matt Sydal and Christopher Daniels, and they want a chance at the TV titles. So after a bit, it was agreed that they were going to both, Samoa Joe and Sabian, put up their TV titles against Matt Sydal and Christopher Daniels. They didn't say when this match was going to be, though. We had Dalton Castle and the Boys versus the Gates of Apathy. Well, there's no surprise there. The Gates pulled it together, but then Dalton Castle goes off on Bobby Cruz. I mean, gets right in his face and screaming at him at the top of his lungs. And I'm like, dude, really? Did you expect to win against the Gates? I mean, look at their body size compared to yours. Mercedes Martinez showed up. Yes, she fought Ashley D'Ambrose. This is my belief that the reason Mercedes showed up is that she's wanting her rematch against Athena. And she's due it. And I think she killed it in the ring. She always does. However, I think the match of the night was the Kingdom versus Action Andrade and Dante Martin. Okay? This had tables, ladders, chairs, trash cans, you name it. These guys went at it at full force. It was like a GCW match. Mike Bennett's head got all bloody, and then while standing at the ring ropes alongside the ring, Mike Bennett and Matt Taven are getting ready to do a move against Action Andrade, and Mike Bennett knocks the end out of Maria Kanellis. I mean, he hits her. You heard that hit. It was so hard. Along her jawline, and knocks her completely out of the ring. And I mean, she's on the floor for a while. And I'm like, these guys are going to kill each other in the ring. It really was like a GCW match. It was good. They made, at the end, they shook hands, and, but I have to say, the Kingdom was really rough on Andrade and Dante. I mean, I think they overkilled it, if that's what you want to call it. They're having another taping today. We were not able to go, but I hope this kind of catches you up with things that are going on with ROH. And they did not publicize anything about Death Before Dishonor, which should be coming up pretty soon. And I want to thank you for watching, subscribing, and as always, bye for now.